Here, and I am back with another Clash of Clans video today. And today I want to talk about the little bit of how Clash of Clans changed, and I think the title might speak for itself here. Like it is more than you kind of realize. And I'm on my second account here just to show like a good example of why this is actually pretty drastic. So if you don't know what I'm talking about this new. If I scroll down here. Yeah, the patch notes here. So, one of the biggest things in the game is whatever with these balances and hard mode, cool, like all that stuff. But they had a significant amount of time and cost reduction. So, they don't even mention it here. It's just reduced a shit ton of stuff. And there's good and bad with that, but I think it might contribute to like the tidal wave that a lot of players are feeling about being burnt out because we get a new event like very, very often. We just finished that Super Wall Breaker event, and now we're on this Shriek event, and like whatever, it's cool and everything, but like there's so many events going on, and that's fine. Like just keep doing events. Just have clan games, constant war spins, and then put on top of that, like I'm trophy pushing too. And then if someone has like me has multiple accounts or even runs a YouTube channel, I know that's like rare, but a lot of people do have multiple accounts. Like it gets pretty difficult to manage all of them. And I feel like this last thing was kind of the nail in the coffin, the time reductions. And I'll get back to the time reductions, but one thing I did want to mention about the Streak event, like why does Supercell keep incorporating events if they're literally busted? So it says I have 18 hours, 51 minutes left. And if you don't know, you have 24 hours to complete a tier after it's like unlocked. So like this is unlocked. Like I have to just get a 3-star. And I've gotten three stars in a row. I literally just got one right before I recorded this video. Um, and I just like don't know. Like does Supercell just not want to give us this last tier? Like here, I'll do another of her attack live here. Or there's no point because I also don't want to waste my shield and I want to go back to Legends League. I dropped out because I missed my attacks yesterday. Talking about getting burnt out, but like the events like don't really even work, and it's just like overwhelming kind of. And then like the thing about these time reductions. So on an account like this, like I know the main thing with this account is that I only use wall breakers, but I just wanted to show how screwed up the loot economy is because I progress all the way up through Town Hall 13 and everything with because I was used to the loot economy back when I was Town Hall 9 in like 17 I quit, or like 2016. I was used to the loot economy back then, but like and it was so difficult to get loot um but now it's like or way easier to get loot from attacks and everything. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got used to it. It's been like 2 years since I've been used to this new loot economy, which I think they just changed up because obviously new town hall levels come out. They have to make everything cheaper, and like it used to be very rare to find a multiplayer match with 100k loot of each gold and elixir, and if you did, you would be like so happy. And now, like, I don't even look at the available loot. I just attack the easiest base because I'm like, oh, loot doesn't really even matter. But now I think they kind of changed how the game works. And I know I keep bouncing around the idea, but the idea is literally because they added in so many time cost reductions, but no loot cost reductions. So on this account, like, the main thing that was trippy about it is I only use wall breakers, as you can see from this attack. And so that means I basically rely on heroes. And I didn't really expect it to work as well as it does, so I have pretty progressed Town Hall 13. But the main thing that tripped people out is people are like, how do you get loot on this account? And the reason I made this account was literally just to show everybody that the game is so broken. Like, Clash of Clans just fucked up how the game's loot economy works, that you can literally not even have troops, or viable troops at all, and still progress normally in the game. But now I'm kind of seeing that it might not be possible anymore because the way that they changed it. So if we look back at my home village there, whatever, I failed this attack and I just sprinkle in all the wall breakers, but I still get a decent amount of loot, like 200,000, 100,000, and I'm trophy pushing pretty high, so like I'm pretty good at attacking at this point. So it's not really the wall breakers that are the issue anymore, and I kind of realized that once I can like use my heroes for serious attacks, like I can attack a town hall up and without really much issue and still 2-star, which is really what the majority of the player base is. So we can kind of ignore the part this account is all wall breakers. But the main thing is, okay, so I go home with the P.E.K.K.A. I just want to finish this replay before I go back to the home village. Okay, the main thing is like these upgrades are still super expensive. It costs 8 million, 8 million, like all these super expensive. Even the traps. Okay, the traps aren't too expensive, but that's all I've been able to upgrade. And the main thing is like, oh, it was fine before because this cost or this took maybe like 8 days. Now it only takes four, and I literally can't get loot fast enough. Like I'm on this account more than my main account now, because the time reductions are so significant. And I know it might seem good that you want to get time reductions, but like at a certain point, like what if, like let's just say in theory, what if all the upgrades took zero time? Like that wouldn't be good. You can kind of see the flaw with that right away. Like if everything took zero time, other than heroes would be nice. Don't take that away from me. Um, but if something took zero time and it cost 8 million, you would just be like, okay, now what do I do? Like I just grind more farming and stuff. Like eventually you're just gonna get burnt out. And that's the thing is I think they're kind of towing on the line of they did too much here, and it's kind of hard to even play this game without getting like burnt out or like at least it feeling stale because I feel like all I'm doing is like essentially just farming to hopefully get enough loot to upgrade some of these buildings, but I'm not going to be able to because I literally have another builder in an hour, and they even came out with the apprentice builder, so it speeds up upgrades even further. So one, we got another builder basically, and then two, all the times went in like half at least because I think the upgrade from 18 to 19 I'm pretty sure was like 8 or 9 days, and now it's three. So like I physically cannot get enough loot, and I know it might seem ironic, but I'm gonna upgrade a wall here, but like it's because I have nothing to upgrade with elixir. Like I literally think I'm gonna start having builders go idle, which I don't know if that was the point of the game. I thought the whole like okay, I thought the whole like strategy of this game is timing your builders and getting online and like seeing all them work and all this stuff. But now it's just kind of like who can farm the most, which I know like it is going back to those old days. And I used to love the old days and I hated the loot economy, but now I'm kind of thinking like I think the loot economy was kind of good. Like I actually did kind of like how it was, like how easy it was to get a loot, and it was more emphasis on prioritizing your builder upgrades. But I don't know. Like I think this account honestly might be like screwed. Like if we look in the upgrade tab, other than these bombs, which like I keep upgrading, and okay, so I'm gonna upgrade something for. So it only takes 2 days. I feel like I'm actually hurting myself more when I spend 2 million and I only get 2 days out of it because there's literally six builders. Like I'm running through upgrades so quick, and I think it's just something about like the lower town hall levels because my higher town hall. I'll go back to my town hall 15 here. When you're one town hall level below the max town hall level, the upgrade times are still very long. So like if I were to upgrade this air defense like 8 days, like I know they chopped a lot of these upgrades, even like this used to be 13 days, 12 hours, but still 13 to 8 isn't as significant as 9 to like 2. Like that's so crazy. So like these higher town hall levels are actually like sustainable. Like I'm kind of chilling up here, like everything's fine, but I think they're kind of screwing over how all these lower town hall levels can even upgrade their buildings. Like I was saying, like if I upgrade this bomb, so let's see what I should upgrade. Yeah, probably that 2 day upgrade is safe to do. Um, 2 day 12. Like yeah, I can milk out another 12 hours. We'll just upgrade like a giant bomb here. Doesn't really matter at this point. Is that going to max level? No. But then, like, this builder's going to finish in 1 hour. And I can't physically, like, I guess I can get another 2 million, but eventually these traps are going to finish. And it's like, my loot isn't getting any better. Like, it's not help, like, nothing has been helped or solved by having my traps be a higher level. I mean, it might be that I'm too high in trophies, but, like, I still attack just as frequently. And it's not like I used to just farm with sneaky goblins or anything. I'm just playing the game normally. So, like, that's really not too much of a factor either. But I just think these time reductions are so insane. I can't actually see myself being able to upgrade like literally this wizard tower for 8 million gold or this hidden Tesla. And the other day I actually popped a rune of gold because I was like, yo, I actually cannot get any of these upgrades done. So I popped my rune of gold and I was like, yo, a rune of gold will last so long. Like I'll be able to do so many upgrades. Like it'll give me enough of a cushion, like maybe for like a little while. I literally upgraded one wizard tower from level 12 to level 13. I don't remember how much it cost, and that was it. And then I had like 4 million gold left, and I was like, what? And this is only going to take 5 days. And I was like, dude, even runes of gold like aren't solving this issue. Um, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, but I just feel like these time reductions and the combination of all these events and everything might burn me out. And I'm very hardcore fan of this game. Like I might be burnt out enough that I have to stop playing this account, which is kind of wild to say because like it's fun to have multiple accounts because you can kind of just like log on every now and then, and like the collectors are so like at the time I thought so overpowered, but now like they're kind of underpowered. Like I really wish we had like way more levels of collectors. Like now I can't actually get gold or loot and everything, which maybe helps the game and everything. I'm not really sure, but I think it's a little bit dangerous what they're doing here. But yeah, I think that's it for the video. That's about all I wanted to cover. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments too. If you're running into this problem, because I know the majority of players are, someone commented 80% are Town Hall 13 and below. So the majority of players might be noticing the same issue that I'm encountering. And the minority, which are my Town Hall 15, 14, 16 people like me, really don't notice much from this. Is actually like helpful. But let me know what you guys think. It feels like they're just trying to milk out you guys to play more and more. And now Town Hall 13 and below, which I think is like a little bit extreme, not going to lie. But yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.